Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the earth signs, so that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And this reading is going to be from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn. And then we're going to see how it all ties into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so if you can give me a few seconds. Those what messages you have for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. What messages do you need them to know? So 1 card for the collective energy. Okay. Don't worry, I'll put it inside later. 2 cards for Taurus. 2 cards for Virgo. 2 cards for Capricorn. Something wrong with my throat. Okay. Alright. So, let's go. Alright. Okay. Ace of Swords. So, Ace of Swords is about like some sort of revelation, clarity, something that you realize, it's like, it's not like a light bulb, it's more like a spark inside you, but not like the Ace of Wands. Let me see how I can explain this. It's just that it's something like an aha moment, but not like a eureka. It's just that it's a realization of where you feel that there's something more to something. Okay. I'm just gonna stop trying to explain this. Let's just go into the every signs reading. Okay, so for Taurus we have Temperance and we have Page of Wands. Okay, for you this week, this week is gonna be a very smooth week for you, in a sense that I think a lot of you are going to realize something that is going to bring you to this energy of Page of Wands, where Page of Wands means it's more about doing, it's more about an action card, it's more about I have this motivation, I have this determination, and I'm going to make sure that I'm just going to do it. May not be like I'm going to achieve my goal. It's more about I want to do something. There are certain people who money is not really something for them. To them, it's more like, oh, I cannot sit still. I need to do something. So Page of Wands is something like that, because they have this fire, this motivation. And you very likely for this week, to me, this reading, these 3 cards here is more about your whole energy throughout the week, rather than what's coming for you, or like some sort of event. It just shows me that this week's going to be smooth. You're going to be more action oriented than your other weeks. Okay, and it's very likely it's more like, okay, I need to do this, so I have to make sure that I get it done. Okay, just that with the Temperance here, make sure you take care of your body, take care of yourselves. Be careful of your water intake. Be careful of being too tired. If you are, please do take rest. Make sure you drink enough water. And it's more about taking care of yourselves, but alchemically, meaning to say, if you're tired, rest. If you feel sluggish, maybe go for a walk, maybe a jog around, maybe just skip some rope. If you are feeling unhappy, just go do something that makes you happy. Maybe eat some ice creams, chocolates, or just watch a movie. That's the idea of Temperance here. Okay. Okay, so Taurus, that's all I have for you. So you're gonna have a very smooth week. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Virgos. So Virgos, we have 7 of Wands and we have 10 of Swords. Okay. Your reading is about, you have to do something, and it's going to be not an easy situation. I'm not going to say it's difficult because you have the Seven of Wands, which is a very strong card when it comes to standing up for yourself, when it comes to defending yourselves. Yes, Ten of Swords here is a very harsh card. It's something that is that has to end in a certain way, whether you like it or not. And the thing is that after every ending, there's always a new beginning. Perhaps whatever it is that has to happen for you this week, it has to end. And yes, you know, as much as we want things to be smooth and easy to depart, easy to detach, most of the time it's not. Okay, so but you know that deep inside you, you know that you have to cut this thing off. You have to, you know, you realize that I'm not going to put up with this anymore. Okay, and I'm going to fight to the end for it. Okay, it's going to be difficult, but you will definitely be able to overcome this feeling, this difficult feeling, because you're ready to stand up for yourself. You're ready to fight for what is right for yourself. Okay, for these three cards, I don't see the outcome, to be honest, even though here with this Ten of Swords, there's an indication. You see with this yellow light here, it usually indicates that after every storm, what's the word, no storm lasts forever, meaning to say, once you persevere over this difficult energy, over this harsh situation, you know, eventually it will end. Okay, and look forward to that. Okay, all right, so Virgos, that's all I have for you. So now we move to Capricorns. Capricorns, we have Five of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I think you have some money problems this week, like budget problems, very likely, because Pentacles is always about your resources, your money, even your time, your values, anything that's valuable to you. That's what Pentacles really is. And because of this budget problems, because of this money situation that you will be facing this week, is going to I want to say dampen your pace. It's not like it's the end of everything. It's just like you cannot move forward. Okay, so you're stuck because you see Knight of Pentacles is here. Knight of Pentacles is always a card about it's more like taking a break, to be really honest. It's not really saying that you're stagnant or anything. It can be, but I would say because of money problems here, you will be more careful. Okay, so very likely this week you realize that oh my gosh, I overspent. Oh my gosh, my income is not enough. Oh my gosh, my credit I have money problems. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this reading. Is you realize that you need to be more careful with your money, with your resources. And because like for us in Malaysia, we are close to going into a very strict lockdown. I mean, based on all the rules and all the sudden rules, it's very likely we may be facing another lockdown. And you know, it's quite chaotic since we will be having this this celebration called the Raya Adil Fitri, and you know, the people would want to go home. People would want to stock up for the long holidays, and you know, it's chaotic, and businesses have to temporarily close, and that is going to affect a lot of income. That's going to affect a lot of, and it's going to be a chain reaction. So very likely this week's, you know, it happens and you realize, oh my gosh, I have to be more careful because I have no income coming in. And you know, I just see, it's not that I don't feel that you're losing money. I just feel that you realize that, okay, my income is not enough. I have to be careful with how I spend my money. And so with the Knight of Pentacles here, I would say it's a good card to have for you, because it means that, okay, I'm holding this money, I'm holding this budget. Now I have to be very, very careful with how I spend it. So here you are, just like the Knight of Pentacles, you're just looking around to see, okay, so where am I going to get the best discounts for my resources, for my stocks, for my you know, my food, my clothes, my everything. You know, I have to be careful with what I spend with how I spend my money, and that's what the Knight of Pentacles is about. Okay, all right. I think I'm just repeating myself by now. So, but I think you get the picture. You get what I'm trying to say, right? All right. So, Capricorns, that's all I have for you, and that's all I have for the Earth signs. I hope you guys like that. If you like to, you can always subscribe to my social medias. Follow me on my social medias. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. Follow me for more of my tarot content. I will see you there, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the air signs, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this reading is going to be for the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Gemini, 2 cards for Libra, 2 cards for Aquarius. And then we're going to see how it all ties into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. I've already put some cards. This is actually my second attempt to do this video, so I'm just going to get straight into the collective energy first. So we have Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, cooperation. It is usually about working with someone else. If you're not working with anyone else this week, then it's very likely more just about apprenticeship, meaning to say you are learning the inner works. You are learning how to, not just about the work itself, but the surrounding area. So if very likely if you are new to the position, if you're new to some sort of situation, so you're learning the surroundings, the environment, the people, and you're learning to know that who are your friends, who you can trust and all that. But usually this card is about working with other people for me. I don't know why I have to stress about working alone. It's very likely that half of you are working with someone else. The other half could be just that you are doing something that is going to be good for the long run, of course. So a lot of you, it's not about something new. This card rarely talks about something new. It's more about, okay, you go into this new thing, and then you are already like 2-3 steps ahead of that new thing. Therefore, you are learning to become better and better with what it is that you're doing. Okay? All right. So we go into Gemini. So Geminis, you have strength, and you have the Tower. So like I said, this is actually my second attempt, so I actually pulled another card for the Tower, which we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so what I got was that for some of you, you have to be very careful because you may go into some sort of argument, some sort of, I would say it's more about, I can feel that there's some people angry, but at the same time, I also can feel that you're angry. And it can be due to miscommunication because of the 8 of Wands. It can be due to dealing with difficult people, maybe. Actually, the Tower and the 8 of Wands is not the main issue for me. To me, it's more of the strength, because strength usually means that you have to deal with something difficult. That's why you need strength, isn't it? So, I guess there will be a war of words for some reason, all right? And the other half of you, to me, is more about, it can be about breaking out from something, because the Tower can talk about spiritual awakening. So maybe for some of you that are more spiritual, of course, you will get downloads, you will receive a lot of messages, it will come out of nowhere. It may come from within yourself. For some of you, it's definitely someone else that tells you something, and you just say, oh my gosh, I'm spiritually awakened. I finally realized my life path is so and so. I realized that my journey is supposed to be like this and like that. For others of you, if you're not so much of a spiritual person, then this is just that you have a lot of ideas coming in. So for those of you who, if this is about your work, then it is more about you. Like I said, remember in the beginning when I was talking about the collective energy, Three of Pentacles is about working with someone else. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a lot of ideas churning. There's going to be a lot of discussion. Here, I don't see any other discussion other than this one. These three cards here show me more about the energy that you will be facing, that you will go through when it comes to this Three of Pentacles here. Okay? I'm just trying to feel what else I got. It's going to be like, I don't feel it's chaotic. It's something that is very deep within. So it makes me feel that this is more about how you're going to feel about this Three of Pentacles later this week. Okay, so have more patience with yourself and with other people. Okay, and I also want to say, be very careful with I guess I just feel that somehow, of course, Tower is always an external factor, meaning to say it just comes into you. So be very careful with the energy that you may accidentally absorb. Be very careful, and also take care, try to find a way to not let this energy affect the rest of your week. Okay? All right, so Geminis, that's all I have for you. So now we're moving to Libras. So Libra, we have the Magician and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Libras this week is going to be a very, I don't want to say interesting, even though Magician does give me the idea of interesting, but I can see you do something. It's kind of like you're like leading something. The feeling I'm getting here is that this energy is so strong that it overshadows these two. So it's kind of like, for you, this is your energy, your main energy, and then this two is the one that's supposed to come after the Magician. I wouldn't be surprised if you're leading a team. I think you're working with someone, and the other person is more mild, more, I wouldn't say passive. I guess they're just a very good follower, in the sense that they're looking forward to what it is that you can teach them, what it is that you can do for the team and for the project. And this person, I feel for some of you this is another person, but yes, most of you is another person, where this person, it's kind of like you are the person presenting and this person is doing the work. Okay, and I'm not trying to say that you're taking advantage of the other person. I'm just seeing the roles here. I'm just trying to feel anything else. Somehow for some of you, Three of Pentacles here is a different energy. I can see like there's a straight line cut between this and this. Are you in someone, or are you doing something that is, how do I explain this? I don't know why there's a split energy. It's kind of like these two people here are doing something and it's related to this, but I don't know I don't know how to connect it. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. I don't know how that's gonna resonate with you, but I just, to me, it just feels that way. And the thing is that I have to translate, I have to interpret what I feel, the energies that comes to me, and and I have to interpret it. And sometimes it's just so difficult to put them into sentence, into words. So sometimes if you feel that I'm all over the place, it's because I'm trying my best to translate, to interpret the energies into sentences. Seems like this one is like a small a community or something, and this is something else. The Magician here is very, very strong. In other words, this week, anything that you do is going to go your way. It's going to be very smooth, and it's going to be very successful. And I say this is because of the Magician, because the Magician is always my successful card. Okay, whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Okay, sometimes the Magician does talk about willpower. Why? Because the Magician is someone who has everything in front of them. Okay, you have all the tools in front of you. So what's missing is, how much do you want it? How strong is your willpower? Yes, I want $1 million, but are you willing to work for it? Not everyone is. That's the problem. And that's the difference between millionaires and non-millionaires. Okay? All right, so Libras, that's all I have for you. And now I'm going to move to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we have 7 of Pentacles, and we have Page of Pentacles. Okay. So all these 3 cards are about Pentacles, so that just tells me that very likely this is just about what is important to you. What is, it's about resources, it's about money, it's about valuable things. You want to achieve something, but somehow you cannot break through. There's no breakthrough. And I can see that this is actually because, okay, so like I said in the beginning, this is about collaboration, this is about cooperation, and someone's head is not in the game. And to be really honest, I think it's you. And it's also because, okay, it's like this. It's not, I don't want to say it's your fault, but I want to say that there's some part of you that plays a part in why things are not moving. Okay. For one, I do see that one person is always worried about not using the right method for some reason, and the other person is always willing to spend, and I think it's because both of you do not have this aligned interest. Maybe one of you is more, I don't want to say motivated. It's not even motivated. One of you is just more willing to spend, or willing to do something to get things rolling. And the other person is more like, no, wait, we have to see if this is correct. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't do anything yet. And it's not, none of these cards really show me any problems except for the 7 of Pentacles. But even so, 7 of Pentacles is about, this card, by the way, 7 of Pentacles is a card about being careful and being meticulous and just making sure that, you don't waste your efforts. And also it's about, and it's also about it is a card about stagnancy, but I think it's more about just being too careful. I really feel this is between these 2 cards are different people, because the energies are too what's the word? It's too different. Otherwise, if you're working alone, then this is about you trying to find the best method, the best way to yield the best result. And that's the whole week. Okay? All right, Aquarius, so that's all I have for you, and air signs, that's all I have for you for this week. I really hope you like it, and if you do, please do like my video, please do give it a thumbs up, please do share it with your friends. You can always follow me on my social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can always follow me there for more tarot content, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the fire signs, so that's Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And this reading is going to be from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective, and then 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leos, and 2 cards for Sagittarius. And then I'm going to see how it all ties into your collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So if you can give me a few seconds, I'm going to be shuffling the cards, and I'm going to be pulling them on camera. So universe, what messages do you have for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021? Okay, so 1 card for the collective, which I'm going to put here. 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leos, and 2 cards for Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so collective energy, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so 9 of Wands, it is about an energy where it's difficult, yes, but you are so strong, and you are hanging on, you're persevering. This card is the person inside here is a wounded soldier, but they're still holding on. It's because, you know, they want to attend their duties. They have a responsibility to make sure that everything makes it through. Okay, I'm going to see what the other cards talk about first before I say more. So we're just going straight into Aries reading. All right, so we have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. And we also have the 7 of Swords. Okay. So you have this goal, you have this thing. Okay, there is this 10 of Pentacles that is so important to you, that is your ultimate goal. So it can be about money, very likely about money, very likely about important resources. Some people, different people have different kinds, different priorities in life, but most of the time Pentacles is either about money or career or anything that's financially important to you. Property is even possible. Time, and resources like maybe your food, and what else can be resources. Okay, so you get the idea. With the 7 of Swords here, I feel it's more about you're going to this whole reading. I will summarize it like this: you are going to get what you want by hook or by crook. That's it. Okay, so this week, I don't really see it's about, I mean, I don't see that you get it, but you are so determined to achieve it, even if it means that you have to use different ways, think outside the box kind of ways. Okay, 7 of Swords, people usually relate it to, sneaky, and it has a very bad reputation when it comes to tarot. I mean, yes, I don't deny that it's possible, but 7 of Swords to me can also talk about, yeah, of course you have to go out of your way to make sure that, you don't get caught, or you get things done your way. Okay, even if it means that you have to mislead others, so that, when they're focusing on other things, then you have all the time you want to focus on what is important to you. Okay, so it really depends on how you see. Yes, people talk about 7 of Swords being manipulative. I mean, manipulative it really depends on your intentions, okay? And I'm just trying my best to make people see the other side of Seven of Swords. Every card in tarot, there is always a pro and con, okay? So sometimes Seven of Swords can talk about being the lone wolf. Being lone wolf means to say, you know, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm just gonna give you this much of information or give this much of work so that you focus on that thing, so I can focus on going to my Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this week is just more about you focusing and doing what you have to do to get this Ten of Pentacles. That's it. Okay. All right, Aries. So that's all I have for you. Right now we go into Leo. All right. Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. All right. I think this is more about you being the all-round person. You are already taking care of your home, of your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend. You're already taking care of your family, of your own career, your finances, and you're doing a good job at it. It's just that sometimes you feel very tired. It's just one of those weeks where you just go, I need a break. I am so tired where I am. And that's why you have the Temperance here, meaning to say, yes, you do need the break. You know, screw everyone who says you don't. Okay, you have to be kind to yourself sometimes. You know, every person needs a break. You are only human. And I also feel that you're not someone who asks for help. And I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, I think it's like this. It would explain why the Nine of Wands is here. Okay, I'm just trying to feel what else I can feel, because otherwise that's all I really got, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so Leos, that's all I have for you. It's just that you have to take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, take a break if you need to, okay? All right, so I'm going to move to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, we have Page of Pentacles and we have Ten of Cups. Okay, so you have very nice cards. So why is the Nine of Wands here? To be honest, when I saw the Page of Pentacles, immediately I can feel it. Okay, it's because you did not, it's kind of like you want to get to at least the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, which is a much more stable kind of position for you. But you're always stuck with being in the Page of Pentacles, where you always have to take your resources and your money and just keep on wondering, what can I do with this money? What can I do with, how can I expand my pentacles? How can I expand my legacy, my what's the word? My fortune. What can I do with it? I don't think you don't know where you want to spend it. I think it's more like, I have this bunch of money and I don't know what to do with it. What am I saying? Okay, wait, hang on. I think you're okay where you are, to be honest, because with the Ten of Cups there, it's just saying that actually if you don't, you may not be, oh sorry, you may not realize what you have, and you're too focused on your fortune, you're too focused on your money, your career, that it's that you feel that, oh, I'm not doing enough for myself, when in fact you already have enough. You have more than enough. Don't give yourself so much stress. And it could also be that you're not happy in your working place or somewhere, but when it comes to home, it's the only motivation on why you stay where you are, why you continue working in that awful place. It's so that you can bring the money home to your family and to give them the happiness they deserve. I'm just thinking why universe wants you to know about this. I mean, to me, it's just like, okay, you are working in a place where you don't really like, but you're still able to bring the money home to your family. So in a way, universe is just trying to show you, God is just trying to show you, spirit source is trying to show you that your effort is not wasted. And you're doing very good. You're doing very well. Keep up the good work, right? And then we'll see what the future weekly readings will want to show you, because this is just a weekly reading. I cannot give too much input. You know, as much as I want to say, oh, tomorrow's gonna be a better day, la 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 la. Next week's gonna be a better day, la la la. I think it's best that we just let universe show us what you need to know, what we need to know, so that we can have the right energy, the correct frequency to manifest good and better things for us. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, so that's all I have for you, and that's all I have for fire signs. So thank you all so much for watching. If you want more of these tarot contents and weekly readings, I'm always available on Facebook, on YouTube and Instagram. You can always follow me there for more tarot content. And I will see you there, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the water signs, so that's Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and this reading is going to be from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Cancer, 2 cards for Scorpio, and 2 cards for Pisces, and then we're going to see how that ties into your weekly energy, to your collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so give me a few seconds. I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera. So universe, what messages you have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces from the 10th to the 16th of May 2021. So universe, one card for the collective energy, please. For the water signs, I'm going to put this one here. 2 cards for Cancer. 2 cards for Scorpio. And 2 cards for Pisces. Alright, so collective energy, we have Page of Pentacles. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, so Page of Pentacles is a card about, it's definitely about talking about your money, your resources, anything that's important to you. And you see the guy here, the person here looking at the Page of Pentacles, it does give a bit like an awe feeling. The other day I was telling my friends that, you know, Page of Pentacles can be simple as, you know, you are just looking at the things that you have. You are appreciating the things around you. So what I told my friend was like, imagine that the pentacle is your crystal, so it can be simple as crystals like this. So imagine you're just like looking at the crystals like, wow, this is really nice. I really love it so much. I can feel the energy. So yeah, and my friends like that analogy so much, and I also like that analogy. Anyway, so back to reading. I really have to see what the rest of the cards say first before I say anything further. All right, so Cancers, we have 6 of Pentacles, and we have 8 of Cups. All right. Okay, I need to pull one card for the 8 of Cups. So can you please give me one card for the 8 of Cups for Cancer, please? Okay, so 8 of Cups is about letting go. But the thing is that you have to figure out what is it that you are letting go of. For some, it can be just as simple as giving up on something. You know, when you put in so much effort, when you put in so much emotions into something. So these cups are usually represents our emotions. It usually represents our feelings. So that's why we always talk about walking away, because it's not good for you anymore to put more effort into something that's not reciprocating or not giving you anything anymore. Okay, which is in line with this Six of Pentacles, because Six of Pentacles talks about a very mutual give and take. It's a very it should be a balanced give and take. I mean, in this card alone, yes, Six of Pentacles is always about a card about give and take, but you have to be very careful with the things that you take, be very careful with the things that you give, because you may not be getting that same reciprocal energy. Okay, and for all of you, I would say that be very careful with the energies that you receive back, because it may not be enough or it may be too much. Okay, meaning to say that you may not be giving them the energy back. But with this Ace of Wands here, yes, very likely, it's very, very likely a lot of you will give up on something. And you give up on something is because you want to move on to something else. And that's why the Ace of Wands is here. Pentacles here does indicate that this is about money. So if you are, and I want to say, I think there's someone involved here. I know it's not shown in these three cards, but I feel that there's someone else, I would say someone else involved here, that you just decided that I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to be in this position where I have to give so much and not get anything in return. So Page of Pentacles here is asking you, what is important to you? In a sense, sometimes it can be so abstract. It's not as simple as, oh, money is more important, friendship is more important. It's just asking you, what is of value to you? So what I mean by abstract can be as simple as maybe your dignity, or about the energies that you have given to the other person. Is it reciprocal? Is it are you getting enough? Okay, I'm not going to talk about are you getting anyone, but are you getting enough? Okay, in other words, okay, I'm give you some perspective here. So you are this person, right? And you're looking at this pentacle, you're looking at what's important to you. So these three cards here is that pentacle. Okay, so there you are, you're just observing, you are appreciating what you get. But is it enough? Why I say that is because you have this Eight of Cups here. There is something with how you are giving your energy to and even taking. There's something within that energy that you have to let go. So maybe for some of you, it's not about, being reciprocal or not. Sometimes it can just be as simple as, are you being too calculative? Okay, maybe it's time that you give more to other people. It really depends on your situation. I'm just giving you an example. I'm just trying to give you more perspectives and more angles to see these things. Okay, so hopefully that will help you decide what is the best course of action in your situation. Okay, all right, so Cancers, that's all I have for you. Now we move to Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. So we have the Four of Cups and we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so for you are holding too tightly onto something, and it's kind of like you are in your comfort zone, and when there are other things given to you, you're not really up for it because you're happy where you are. You're not open to new things. You're not open to new opportunities or offers for now. But why I say you're in a comfort zone is because we have these two cards of fours here, Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Four is a card about stability, but of course every card, every number in tarot, everything in tarot always has a pros and cons. Yes, you are stable, you are good where you are, but you can be a bit reclusive, you can be a bit too passive. Okay, probably because, oh, I have this thing in my hand. I'm good where I'm at now. I don't need any more work to do. This is just enough for me. Okay, but you have to wonder why universe, source, spirit, God is trying to show you this. Okay, so I would say that it's kind of like you're not giving yourself a chance to do something. So you may be missing out on a good opportunity, and you have to be aware of your own energy, in the sense that, do I really want to be like this forever? And if your answer is yes, then that's it. You don't have to continue listening to what I say. But if you feel that you want to be remembered for something more, or you want to, just see where you can achieve, what you can achieve this week, then yes, you have to be more open. Very likely, I don't see any offers coming in, but Four of Cups does indicate that you may miss out on a good opportunity of something. Sometimes it doesn't have to be about a job opportunity or about a business venture. It can just be as simple as a person trying to offer you their cup, meaning to say maybe they just want to ask you out for a drink. It doesn't have to be a love potential. It can just be your friends. It can be even your family. It can be just as simple as, maybe if you're a parent, your child is getting you a glass of water, because they love you, because they want to please you, and you're just like, oh, sorry, I don't need the glass of water, I'm not thirsty. No, you take that glass of water and you're gonna drink it, and you're gonna tell your kids you love them. Happy Mother's Day. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, so just be aware of your energies. That's what this card is, that's what this reading is trying to say. Okay, all right, Scorpios, so that's all I have for you. I'm so sorry about lashing out just now. It's just that I because I'm a mother myself, so happy Mother's Day to me. So I will kids are very innocent. They're very cute, Okay, never mind. Forget what I said. All right, so we move on to Pisces now. All right, Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. All right. So you want to carry this idea, this project, so that you can be the Queen of Pentacles, but it's an uphill battle, it's an uphill task, and that's it. If you want to say that, this week it's more about, okay, I'm going to make and push my way to becoming the Queen of Pentacles. From the Page to the Queen, it's like, it just means that you want to be more stable where you are. You want to have more money. You want to have more resources. You want to make sure you're invested in the right things. And whatever it is that you want to do, it's not going to be easy. That's for sure. But you will not give up. Okay. This Seven of Wands card it does talk a bit about perseverance, because you are readily going to fight against what it is that's going to try to bring you down. Okay, and yeah, that's it. That's really what I feel. I'm just trying to feel some more, if there's any more. Okay, I'm just thinking on, why universe, why God, why spirit, why source wants to show you this. It's just that probably very likely just letting you know that you are on the right path, number one. Number two, don't give up. That's it. Because you are the Page of Pentacles right now, meaning to say you are already stable where you are at. Of course, there's always room for improvement, and that's what you're seeking, right? So your next step, the next level of stability, is the Queen of Pentacles. And if you want it, go for it. Okay, don't be afraid. All right, and that's it. That's your reading. Okay, so Pisces, that's all I have for you, and water signs, that's all I have for you. If you like this video, please do give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Please do share with your friends if you find it helpful for you and maybe even for them. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube. You can always follow me there for more tarot content. I will see you there, and I will see you next week. Bye.